Hey guys, I'm here with a Gold Paladin Stride deck profile. This deck can swarm the field very quickly, and with the newer Generation Break abilities, they can call units from the deck at very little cost. So yeah, let's get to it. For starters, we run Rising Lionette. Its ability is put this unit into your soul. When your other unit is placed on rearguard from your deck, you may pay the cost. If you do, until the end of the turn, this unit gets 5k and Counterblast 1, when this unit attack hits the Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at 3 cards from the top of your deck, search up to 1 card from among them, and call it to rearguard and shuffle your deck. The Destiny Errata is meant to be that unit instead of this unit, so whatever you call it gains 5k. So, yeah. I think he's a better version of Spring Breeze because of the 5k, but it can only be used when you stride, so its ability. But the deck doesn't really work until you stride, so I prefer to use this guy. Next, the main strider for Sunrise Ray Knight Gurguit, the main grade 3 unit. So when you stride, he basically lets you check top 4 and superior call 1 from deck, and it gains 2k. So he also has Generation Break 2 ability, which is more defensive, where you can guard with one of the top 4 cards of your deck. So he can stop cards like Diablo and like the guard restrictions, since most of them are from the hand, and this guy calls the guard from the deck. So yeah. As the backup grade 3, it's going to be 4 Pelennor. So the reason why I chose him is because he grants you another attack if you call him from the deck. He can be really unexpected to your opponent at times and win you games. He's 10k base, but I generally call him from Scorch Point. Scorch Point turns, and it becomes just 15k. His other effect is quite useful. So if you want to make a push or return cards back to the deck to prevent deck out, and it's quite common with deck out because you call a lot. For the grade 2s, I run 4 of the Holy Mage Foils. He lets you counterblast 1 and superior call from the deck, so he can feel the field really quickly, or he can just get you superior call your Pelennor. And next, I play 4 Fangirls. Sorry. He's an AK base, but he's 10k if you call him from Gurguit, and I run like AK vanillas to compensate for the power loss. He is actually quite amazing. He gives you a free superior call from the deck at no cost, which is really good, and it stacks with Scorch Point plays. Next, I run two 12k beaters, 2 Cloten, and he just basically gets you numbers at the right time. So, yeah. And then 1 Lopia, just 1. He is good, but I feel like I personally prefer the Famgals, because sometimes when you check the top 3, you get nothing you want, and just say you got triggers, and then basically you wasted 1 card in your hand as discard cost for Lopia. But like it's 9k base, so it's really preference, but the deck can easily get more power, so it's not that much of an issue. Next I run 4 Perfect Guards, the original one. I personally prefer them over G-Nulls because they can be used for Gurguit, which can save you from like guard restriction and stuff like that. I've got it off several times, and it's turned the game around a few times. So yeah, if I feel like if you can manage your counterblast properly, it's not that much of a problem. And then 4 Stride enablers. It's pretty mandatory. It's pretty much Generation Break deck. So, and then I play 4 of the vanillas, AK vanillas. they pretty much grant you numbers, so you can stick them behind 8k Vanguards, or you can make 22k columns with Cloten. So it's really nice to have like a consistent booster you can always have on the field. Lastly, for the grade 1s, I play 2 Cool Gals. So on call from deck, you just draw a card. And it's not bad, it gets you free advantage, and I prefer him over Slay Me, because I'd rather have the extra draw and continue to have him on my field, rather than just get like a 10k shield for guarding. And you have to retire Slay Me as well, so yeah. For the trigger lineup, I play 12 crits, so yeah, 12 crits, and then 4 heals. So like you pretty much just want to crit your opponent to death. So I could play stands, but it's just that stand triggers can't really be used to their full potential, because like you might dispose cards for Paladin, or like stand triggers can really mess up your attacking formation. So that's the problem. Finally, I'm going to get to the Stride lineup. So it's going to be 3 Scorch Point Dragons. It's pretty much the MVP of the deck. He pretty much gives himself huge numbers and can make over 21 columns easily. So instantly you gain a massive field from huge numbers, and potentially you can just get more attacks off. And he gives you a big mid to late game push, where you'll see your opponent dropping nulls or extremely big hands. So he's a really amazing card. And then I play 2 Spear Cross, and that's an SP. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys see it, but yeah, he's not that good for a boosted triple rare, honestly, but he still deserves the spot in my G zone. So at Counterblast 2, he lets you call units up to the amount of face up in your G zone. So I generally use him as a last resort to hopefully replenish my field when I got the spare Counterblast. And then two Campbells. He's decent, but he needs to hit. So if I know I can't make a really explosive play, I just use this guy, and then he's basically when this unit hits a Vanguard, you check top 5, so you get bigger choices, and you can choose one card as Superior Caller, and he gets +2. So it's a bigger chance to call off Paladin, really. And then finally, is 1 Miracle Element Atmos. It's free instant pressure and big numbers without needing anything except the Counterblast. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy my Gold Paladin deck profile. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks.